Taurus is a sign that loves peace, security, and beauty when it comes to all things, and they are not afraid of working hard enough to make sure that their lives are thoroughly steeped in these qualities. They are especially fond of some of the finer, more sensual things in life, including but not limited to good food, good wine, beautiful music, and fine art. A Taurus native at his best is peaceful and non-assuming, most concerned with maintaining the sense of harmony he craves. Taurus best matches. Taurus best matches are Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. These are the most compatible zodiac signs that bring out the best in Taurus. Taurus is able to get along with most signs, however. Capricorn. Capricorn and Taurus also share a mutual and very deep-seated need for security. Capricorn is an excellent match for Taurus. These signs have a naturally harmonious relationship with each other. They are both earth signs, and they understand each other very well. In many ways, these signs think alike. Both of these signs are very practical and down-to-earth. Yet, even though they have many similarities, they are different enough to provide balance to each other. Taurus is calm and quiet, enjoying the pleasures of the material world. Yet, taken to excess, the positive traits of Taurus can become inverted and turn into laziness and hedonism. Capricorn is resourceful and diligent, working hard to achieve success in life. Yet, Capricorn can also be prone to workaholism. When these signs get together, however, they can help each other find the right balance. Capricorn can help motivate Taurus, and Taurus can help Capricorn relax and enjoy life. This is a wonderful combination. Cancer. Taurus and Cancer natives share a deeply ingrained need for security, creature comforts, and an interest in cultivating a more serious relationship built to stand the test of time. They share many of the same interests and values. They both have the same need for security, and they both strive for warmth and comfort. From the outside, it can sometimes be difficult to tell these two signs apart. Yet, they do have some very important differences. Cancer is much more emotional than Taurus. Cancer natives are natural caregivers, and they worry about those that they love. Indeed, they worry about a great many things. Cancer is also much more active than Taurus. Even though Cancer natives tend to stay home a lot, they are very busy in the home. These differences help these two signs to provide balance for each other. Taurus can help Cancer to stay calm, and Cancer can help Taurus find motivation. In general, these two signs bring out the best in each other. Virgo. Another very good match for Taurus is Virgo. Like Taurus, Virgo is an earth sign. This means that these signs share a sense of grounding in the material world. They have an intuitive understanding of each other, and they agree about many things. Yet, there are some important differences between these two signs that help them to balance each other's excesses. Virgo is practical and hardworking, but also has a great deal of nervous energy. This sign aims for perfection, which is rarely possible. This can make Virgo natives prone to extreme stress and worry if they are not careful. The calm and quiet Taurus can help Virgo to relax and to gain perspective. In this way, Taurus provides an anchor for Virgo. In turn, Virgo is another sign that can help motivate Taurus. Virgo will also help Taurus to maintain more healthy habits when it comes to diet and exercise. Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign that is opposite to Taurus. In theory, opposite signs are the natural partners for each other. In practice, however, some opposite sign pairs are more compatible than others. Taurus and Scorpio have a high degree of compatibility with each other. One of the primary characteristics that these signs share is steadfastness. Both of these signs generally mate for life, and they take their partnerships quite seriously. They also share the negative tendency to get jealous, but this works in their favor when they get together. They instinctively know what to do to make the other feel secure. These signs truly are the opposites of each other, though. Scorpio is bold and passionate, whereas Taurus tends to be gentle and calm. This allows them to balance each other. Taurus worst matches. The least compatible and worst Taurus matches are Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aries. It's difficult for these signs to find any common ground. Sagittarius. Although these two can be compatible in the bedroom, they generally lack the ability to appreciate each other's individual strengths or interests. Taurus needs quiet and stability and absolutely dislikes change. For natives of this sign, the ideal life is one in which they stay in one place, doing the same thing every day. If they have good food, good sex, pleasant surroundings, and a comfortable chair, they have everything that they need. This type of life would be unbearably dull and boring for a Sagittarius native. Sagittarius needs adventure and freedom. This sign withers if confined to one place. Travel is an absolute need for Sagittarius to stay happy and healthy. To Taurus, the life of a Sagittarius would be frightening and uncomfortable. Additionally, Taurus is prone to jealousy, and Sagittarius is absolutely allergic to any hint of possessiveness coming from a partner. It would be very difficult for these two signs to find any common ground. Gemini. Not least among their issues, Taurus and Gemini possess two very different energy levels. Gemini is flighty and even hyper at times, while Taurus is all about being slow and steady. Gemini has no understanding or patience for the Taurian desire for consistency and repetition. There are some very obvious difficulties between these two signs. For example, Gemini loves to flirt, and Taurus is famous for being quite jealous and possessive. Yet, in some ways, the larger issues are easier to reconcile than the myriad smaller ones. One of the biggest challenges for this pairing is finding common ground on a day-to-day basis. As we mentioned in our Taurus traits article, Taurus is happiest when every day is like the day before, with no surprises and very little variety. Such a lifestyle would bore Gemini to tears. Gemini thrives on new experiences and rarely does anything the same way twice. In many ways, this sign is like a butterfly, flitting from flower to flower. This would cause Taurus to feel constantly insecure and off-center. Aries. Aries thrives on conflict, competition, and challenge. Taurus needs peace, quiet, and comfort. It will be very hard for these two signs to find common ground. Taurus finds Aries noisy and exhausting, and Aries find Taurus dull and frustrating. Unlike many incompatible pairs, this match is not very volatile. It is, however, very unlikely. The problem for Aries is that it is incredibly hard to get Taurus to argue. Taurus does have a formidable temper, but it rarely rises to the surface. Most of the time, Taurus will just ignore Aries when Aries tries to pick a fight. Aries will find this extremely frustrating. If Aries does persist long enough to get a rise out of Taurus, they will have a battle from which will be very difficult to recover. Taurus men are most compatible with their fellow Earth sign Capricorn, as well as watery Cancer. Both Capricorn and Cancer share Taurus down-to-earth and practical nature, as well as their desire to feel connected and needed. Taurus women are most comfortable with their elemental matches, the Earth signs Capricorn and Virgo, but also form strong relationships with the nurturing water sign Cancer. She also finds herself drawn to the emotional water signs Scorpio and Pisces, in whom she often sees someone who needs her and to whom she can provide structure and balance.